Okay. So, I want to give this gentleman credit. So I'm going to pull him up. Don't exactly remember his name. But he was right... Where are you? And this guy. This guy. APCROL. This guy. So, he was the one that suggested this idea. And the idea here is that we actually just say, hey, don't even use the infused arcs with orb, even though the DPS is way higher. Our DPS is actually so high enough that we don't need that damage. What we can do instead is we can replace cast on critical with ball lightning. And what happens here is ball lightnings with Scion's Temper go absolutely everywhere. And every single one of those ball lightnings you can lightning warp to. And lightning warp does like 180k base damage. So it kind of hurts. And we literally have a quote-unquote flicker build with Sorcs. And it's kind of stupid. It's so stupid. And so what I'm going to do is I have this waystone that has been saved up. I am going to hold it for about 20 minutes and let people kind of flow in. So, you know, if you just came in the stream, kind of go ahead a little bit. I'll probably put it in the the timestamp below in the description as to when I'm going to run this keystone. But I have this keystone that I have prepped to show you guys, which has 80% monster pack size, and it's a map that makes the overran by abysses. So we are ready to go on this. But what I do want to show you guys is just the concept of it, just like just in a normal map, just like what it looks like in a normal map, and the stupidity behind what the idea was, and why we're going for that. So let's go ahead and run it on this slick here, and I'll show you just the base concept of what we're going for. I'll just let it do it. I'll just let it speak for itself. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'll show you. There we go. And the density isn't that great here because it's a normal waystone. So when the density gets really high, it gets really dumb. The higher the density, the better. Unfortunately, there just isn't a lot of density on this map right now. Oh yeah, also, because we're creating so many infusions, anytime we land and we're like, oh, I don't know what to do, there's so many monsters like this. We just land, if you just Tempest Arc, it creates a bunch of them and it clears the whole map, and now you can just do this stuff. There you go. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, also, you don't have to continually press E down, right? Right? You don't actually... Here's the other thing that's awesome about it. You do not need to actually keep pressing Lightning Warp manually. Like I have it on E, so I don't have to sit here and go E, 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 E. You could literally just hold it down. It is not even a one-button build in the sense of you just keep pressing one button. It's a one-button build in the sense that you just hold the button down, and you just aim your mouse cursor around, and it just auto-plays itself. You don't have to do anything else. You just hold E down. I am not pressing any other button when I warp except for just holding E down, and it just auto-cast. I literally do not need to do anything else. It is the epitome of simplicity. And like I said, this map is like super bad because there's just no density. We haven't pumped it up. It's not doing anything. But dude, when the density gets super high, it creates so many particles that it actually just breaks the game. Like, you can't actually see the particles. It's hilarious. Oh, we still run arc. We just run it manually. We don't run it on cast on crit anymore. We do for bosses. This build is not good for bosses, by the way. It does not do bosses well. But man, is it just hilarious for like regular maps. Here we go. And it's such a low density map too, and this is what it's already doing. You can imagine it does real well. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to try it with the bow and the quiver because lightning warp is what's dealing your damage, and lightning warp is not a projectile. So you can't get projectile skills into your quiver and then like it gets bonus to projectile skills. So when you are using lightning warp with ball lightning like that, yeah, you're traveling very fast, but you don't do any damage. The damage is lightning warp. And so we do need as many like bonus 2 skills as we can get. So unfortunately, no, that is not something we can do. But I can do this. Look at all this density. So what happens here is that the arc that we are playing with has a 100% critical hit chance rate. And if you don't know what's happening here, cast on critical gives you more energy the more powerful the crit is. So what happens is that when we have 100% crit with this big hitting arc that's infused, and we tempest it so that it's also going out and splitting the 4 additional targets, when you do that, it actually activates your cast on critical like 10 times. And then that causes this to activate 10 times with the Scion's temper, and causes the balls literally just overswarm the entire screen. And those balls can also trigger their own cast on criticals, and it just kind of like scales out of control. So, and that's how you do it, right? So if there's ever a sense of like, oh no, I'm surrounded, what do I do? You literally just press Tempest Arc and it clears the whole screen while also giving you an entire swarm of ball lightnings that you can teleport to and continue the chain. It is so dumb. It is so ridiculously dumb. And that was a completely like like there's nothing special to that map at all. That map was there's nothing to it. It doesn't have anything that's doing anything special for us. I wanted to save one of these maps, Bloodwood. I wanted to save the Bloodwood for this. So we're gonna do that on the Bloodwood. We're just gonna keep moving this way. I just want to see, like, because I do want to get over to this side. So we're just gonna keep moving this way. Don't have access there, but I do have access to this stronghold, so we'll do that. And we'll just keep like pumping a couple maps the way that I've been pumping them, just because it's cheap. Why not? I don't want to do it unless the quantity is at least over 30%. I don't know if the quantity is over 30% on that map, so let's take a look. It is not, so there's no reason to do that. I'm not going to waste it. We're just going to pump the maps up fully with the Exalteds and just go in and have some fun. And yeah, we're just going to go in, have fun, do our thing. The boss swap is still the same. Like, the boss rotation that we've been doing is still the same. So we actually now have to do a 4 swap. So you want to put your efficiency over here and your spark over here, and then you need to do a perfect Jeweler's Orb on Elemental Invocation. And unfortunately, the way that you have to do this, which is kind of annoying, is you actually do have to swap all 4 of these. That's kind of what you actually have to do, which is really annoying. This is what you do against the boss, and it'll one-shot the boss. You try to do this against the boss, it doesn't work. You don't do any damage whatsoever. But it's enough damage to be able to just, like, go through the map and clear it super fast and be hilarious. So, yeah, that's essentially the idea. All right. So you can have all this density come out, and you can see how it's just kind of auto. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go find density. So I'm infused, right? So here's the density. you click it once and you see how like all the ball lightnings come out and now you can just chain to the ball lightnings forever. That's kind of the idea. But if the density isn't high enough, you can just switch back into the Orb of Storms play, and it works just fine. Orb of Storms with Tempest and the Arc will auto-generate the ball lightnings for you, so you can go right back into the chain. You don't even have to think about it. But if the density just isn't high enough, the density isn't high enough. But here we go. We got density. There we go. See, it thrives in density. It does really, really well in density. So these maps that we're trying to pump up do very well when we were trying to do so. Like that. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like when the density's up, it just shines. It also allows you to move around the map faster than what you would normally be able to do with like the regular Orb CoC. So it's pretty good. The only problem here is that we have temporal chains that is somehow hitting us whenever we become still. So that is becoming a problem. And enfeeble. We have enfeeble and temporal chains because the game just hates us. So. Anyways, yeah, that's the idea of the build. It's super simple. Like, it doesn't require anything of us to, like, really build into it. We can literally just swap some support gems, and it works. Which feels very good. It's always to the left. It's always. Also, Lightning Warp has a really high base critical hit chance, so that kind of works out with this as well.
Lost treasures found once more.
So pretty good stuff. Anyways, it's very lazy. It's very easy to play. There's nothing special about it. And here is the Sorc's Flicker build. Anytime the chain stops, you press Tempest and Arc, and everything dies. Or I'll be stunned. I guess I was stunned. I guess I did the roll up top, and I got stunned. But yeah, there you go. Enjoy. Have fun. The build's there. We'll start playing the game from now. Wait for people to pour in. I'll probably wait till the stream gets to like 60 viewers, and once we get to that, then we'll just do our thing. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, I missed a rare. I love the abysses. Did you update your build on PvE? Yep, I did. Yep, it is already updated and good to go. Dude, where is this? Like, it's telling me it's way, way back here. Alright, well, there's the checkpoint. So I'll kill these 3 and then figure out where to go from there, I guess. What? How? Why? I don't know why it's all the way over there, but it was.
What is it?
I'll probably just go here to Wayward Isle and just keep going this way. Let's see. Waystones. We're just trying to get there, so. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just put these here. And just run them. We gotta get to the other side.
Speak.
I watched a video of someone doing this on Blood Mage yesterday. I was curious if you could get to works on Sorc since I don't really want to reroll. Yeah, you absolutely can.
They are using. Everyone is simply using you.
It just sucks that Blood Mage can do it so much better. They just does way more base damage than we do. So even though it works on Sorc, it's going to be way more powerful on a Blood Mage. It's basically a flicker Sorc. Really what it is. In the PoE Ninja, it has like all the different gems slots. It's just a gem. It's just gem swaps. That's all it is. It's nothing else other than just switching to gems of the skills and stuff. That's it. So I would just look at that and see what happens. How is it in these garbage maps I'm able to find a bunch of expedition logbooks, but when I do my juiced maps, I can never find them? Oh, I still haven't done the breach. Definitely not gonna do that because that'll give us 7 delirium. So gotta go find wherever that is. Is that like all the way at the beginning of the freaking map? It seems rather risky, though. Against Abyss, I'm afraid I could get fucked after Blink. Oh, you know what? We're going to find out, because I have a map for you. And I think we have enough people in... Oh, dude, it literally was all the way at the beginning. Can you believe that? Literally all the way at the beginning of the map. Yep, and now the delirium's over. God dang it. Nope, we're done. We're done. I can't believe it's all the way at the beginning of the map. Alright. Couldn't you change ascendancy points too? Do you still need the plus limit to orb? You do not. You do not need the plus limit to orb, but you wouldn't need anything else. I would say you still use the plus limit because the arcane surge isn't going to do anything for you. It's because you're never low on mana. It doesn't do anything to you. It doesn't do anything for you, and I would still argue that the crit is something that you want, and the limit of the storms is still something that you want for when you're against the bosses. All right, looks like everyone's kind of coming in. So now that we kind of have everybody here, we ready to run this map? We ready to run the giga map? My body's ready. Hope y'all enjoy this shit. Oh boy. Here we go, George. Oh. All right, hold on to your butts. Here we go. It's hard to see. There are so many particles, the game cannot keep up, bro. I don't know what to do. I actually have to back off because the game can't keep up with the particles. But we are getting through. It just sucks the map is going downwards, so it's kind of hard to... Yeah, the game can literally not keep up with how much is going on. This is actually insane. I've never had it to where like the game actually just literally cannot keep up. There's just too many particle effects. It's really not risky. Like, I am running the most dangerous map you can imagine, and it's really not that risky. Like, the map doesn't get more dangerous than this, guys. And I'm surviving. Whoa. Okay. So monsters have, I can be inflicted by temporal chains. Monsters have 356%, 33% increased critical hit damage. It's overrun by the breach monsters. And there's just a lot of pack size. I know you didn't see it, but like it's the abyss map with the amount of abyss size that it had. It had 120% pack size with the fact that it was an abyss map. So, and I'm not running convalescence, and I was able to just run through. So I would say it's pretty good. Why no convalescence though? I don't have the spirit for it, bro. Look at my spirit. Now I gotta just go pick up all the loot. Now it's loot picking time. Because I don't know where the expedition and the breach are. Nah, I don't need convalescence. Convalescence was something I needed when I had poor man's amount of energy shield, but now I don't. Yeah. You can still run convalescence, put it on a weapon set too. That's not how that works with convalescence. Convalescence is attached to both weapon sets, like Blink. By the way, thoughts on Ingenuity belt with this build? Yes, BIS. Ingenuity belt equals BIS. All right, so this will be interesting because I'm going to increase the pack size and the number of rare monsters and the number of things that are dropped by the monsters. And we have a lot of pack size here, like a lot of pack size. So we're gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna try to pull it as much as I can this way, and here we go. I don't know where all my ball lightnings went, but they just disappeared. Not a lot of pack size there. Don't know what happened. Yeah, I didn't. That was not as exciting as I thought it would be. Not nearly as exciting as I thought it'd be. I use it on weapon set too. Even if your shield is low enough, it keeps recharging as you swap again. Try it, dude. It works. Okay. So you're saying you need to put cast on critical on weapon set 1. That's how that works. You'd have to put cast on critical on weapon set 1. And then when you do your swap, it would have to turn off to allow to use convalescence on that one. And when you swap, you're hoping that cast on critical takes priority over the convalescence. But I can't replace any ability. I don't have an ability to replace it with. What do I take out of my build? Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I just hit it with the pack size and the number of rare monsters, the number of, you know, all everything. And I just like, yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened. Where is everything? This is a really big map. Yes. The planner's out. I'd take out Arctic Bomb. What, Frost Bomb? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to take out Frost Bomb. So I think this is working. Cannot tell. But I think that worked. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. And this is like this is as dangerous as it gets, you know. I think that's the thing that people need to understand is like this. What I'm doing right now, and it's easier on the mana. No, it is easier on the mana, right? The cool thing about this build is that like it's easier to play. You literally just press down one button. That's it. So it's easier to play. It does not do as much DPS. I want that to be understood. It does not do as much DPS, but it's easier to play, and it's very safe, and it maps very well. The only bad thing about it is that it can kind of give you a headache because you're just blinking all over the place. And that can kind of, I don't know, give you a headache if you're not used to it. And then, anything else? When you're doing your boss, you have to do a quadruple gem swap, which is kind of annoying. Nope, I went into the bit. I don't like that. Ugh, come on, guys. We can be better. Why do I have to like move away? then do that. There we go.
Speak.
We still go light. Yeah, for sure. For sure we do. Yeah, for sure.
Who sent you? Collect more.
But anyways, that is the idea of the build. And I didn't die on what is like the most dangerous map that you could do. Honestly, guys, like it really does not get more dangerous than that. That was a full-blown pack size, overran Abyssal map. The only way it could be more dangerous is if the map is overran by Abyssal, you ran pack size, and then you also ran the one that says that every single time you defeat an Abyss, it gets more and more difficult. That's literally the only way it gets harder. And you run it with Paranoia, because you're at 36% Delirious instead of 24%. That's like the only way it gets more dangerous than that, and even then, it's like, alright, you're still living. Is this kind of orb travel still possible? I have no idea, bro. I don't play controller, so a lot of the concerns that are coming up for players that do play controller, I honestly don't know the answer to, man. There's been a lot of controller players that have expressed that, like, hey, some things are just not working, and I wish I knew what that was, so that I could help out a little bit more, but... Dude, we have so many, so many logbooks. Do you have any idea how much each of these logbooks are worth, man? Like, each of these logbooks is 100 Exalteds. You're like, if the Runic Splinter... What's the Runic Splinter exchange still? Is the Runic Splinter exchange still, like, hot? Oh, yeah, it is. It's still hot. What's it for the Divines right now? Okay, so Divines are going way up in price, but the Runic Splinters have gone up in price by a substantial margin as well, which means they haven't lost value, right? They're at the points where they're almost with 2 Exalted Orbs per Runic Splinter, and you can get like 80 Runic Splinters per, so it's still good. Yeah, so like, it's just, yeah. So I got 3 videos that I got to put out before Season 10 drops for Diablo 4 next week on Tuesday. And I got to do this while I got a new pup. By the way, we did get our new puppy yesterday. She's not really a puppy. She's 4. She is a purebred Belgian. And she's a spunk bubble. She's got a lot of energy. She's been a solo dog, I guess, pretty much all of her life, honestly. So she's learning how to kind of coagulate with, oh, there's 2 food bowls now, and oh, there's another dog that wants attention and stuff like that. So we're working with her on that. But she's very well trained, man. She's so well trained, and like, I can't believe how quickly she's bonded. In fact, I'm kind of worried when a dog bonds to you that quickly and then starts shadowing you within the first day. What that means is that the dog has separation anxiety or abandonment trauma. She is literally shadowing me. Anywhere I go, she follows. When I closed the door to go outside to go barbecue the hot dogs, she was like losing her mind. She's never gone swimming before, so she's like terrified of water. Not even terrified, she just doesn't know what to do. She sees water and she's like, what do I do? Because she's never gone swimming. So like when I hopped in the pool to go swimming, she was like kind of like scouring around the pool, like worried. And then when I went in to swim and do like my little breaststroke through the pool, she lost her mind. I had to get out of the pool to make sure that I like wasn't giving her a heart attack, because she was having serious anxiety for watching me swim, because she like, that's not normal to her. I mean, my other dog was worried when I swam too, and I swam with her all the time. And she went in when she was 2 months as a puppy and into the pool, right? So yeah, the dogs, when they see you swimming, they think like that's not natural. You're not supposed to naturally swim. So they freak out because they think like, oh, I have to come rescue you. So there's some things we have to work on, but some of the good things, she obeys commands really well. She knows everything, dude. Like sit, lay, spin, speak, paw. She loves to play. She's very cuddly, very smart. And so we'll see how things go, but she's a good pup. And so I have to help her adjust as I'm getting these 3 new videos out. So the 3 new videos that we're going to be working on, number 1, I'm going to be making a video that talks about exposure and resistance. Basically resistance manipulation, right? Like talking about why resistance manipulation is so incredibly powerful, because the number one question I've gotten on my video that talks about swapping weapons is this whole like curse magnitude thing that we've been pushing for right here. All this curse magnitude that we go for, is it really worth that much? Like, is it really that powerful? Anyone who here in the stream right now that understands resistance manipulation is sitting here going, yeah, it's like insanely powerful how crazy the multipliers are when it comes to resistance manipulation. So we're going to be making a video about resistance manipulation via like what goes first, being the resistance cuts on curses versus exposure versus penetration versus items, and the fact that they work in that order, and like how things work. The fact that like Rockiatas and your curse magnitude don't like stack and stuff like that. Or choir storms and things like that. So we'll be making a video about that. We're going to make a video about how to juice your maps before I leave for season 10 for like 2 weeks for Diablo 4. So I'll make a video about like literally how to set up your maps and how to juice them. I know that Thugbun already has one out, but I've had people request one from me, so I'll make one as well. And then the third one is going to be about this build. It's a very simple swap. It's basically a flicker version of Sorc. Is it better than Orb of Storm CoC? I think that's up to preference. So far, for me personally, I actually like Orb CoC a little bit better. It just feels, I don't know, I don't want to say safer, because it's not. It doesn't feel safer, it just feels smoother, right? It's not as hard on my eyes, and I don't feel like I'm like constantly trying to like control where I'm going. Whereas the flicker build, it is safer, it's better on mana, it does a little bit less DPS, but like the problem is that I'm constantly trying to reorient where I am because I'm flickering all over the place, and it can give kind of like a sense of a headache after a bit. But at the same time, it's very fun. So like, it's just, you know, preference at that point. So those are the 3 videos that I'm going to try to get out by end of day Monday. And then Tuesday is when I'm going to be doing season 10 for Diablo 4. I know exactly what build I'm going to be going for. I know exactly what I'm going to be trying to do. And we'll see what happens. Yeah. Can you update the Necromancer build for D4? No. I am unfortunately not one of those content creators that will like make a bunch of build guides. I tried that one season, it didn't work well because everything was completely off. I like making like, what do you want to call that? Not preemptive, like initial tier list just based off our thoughts off the raw power. But like when it comes to build guides and like what pieces of gear you should be going for, they're never the right ones because there's always some bug or some intended interaction that happens with every single build where like you're actually using a different piece and you actually like start veering in a totally different way. Like with last season with the mages, like, oh, mages count as a darkness skill and they're double dipping on summoning damage, right? So if I made a build guide at the very beginning that was like, all right, this is all the stuff you're going to go for, and this is how you're going to go, and this is where you're going to go, and then it ended up just being like, actually, we completely changed the entire Paragon board. We changed literally every single piece of gear, and we changed the entire skill board based on just those 2 things. Then like, why worry yourself with time doing that when you could just, you know, play the game, figure it out, and then, okay, I'm going to release it, right? It's more of a time thing on me, right? It's like, I don't want to make a guide that's actually kind of useless, if that makes sense. And then, like, I have to go back and rewrite the whole damn thing because everything has been changed because of some stupid That's just what Diablo 4 is known for, dude. Diablo 4 is really Diablo bugs, dude. It's just known to be a very buggy game with a lot of, like, interactions that are not supposed to be there, you know? So, yeah.
What is it?
You will experience no real pain. That will soon change.
Oh, you know what? I actually have not tried a ritual with this. This will be interesting because I have actually not done a ritual. Yeah, I guess when the density gets higher on the ritual, it might work a little bit better. What did I change? So our cast on critical, instead of it being arc, is now ball lightning, so that we can just warp everywhere. That's really the idea. It's like a flicker. It's like a flicker build for Sorcs. But unfortunately, right now, the density just isn't high enough in this area for it to really like show its colors, you know. Right now, it's kind of having a hard time showing off how good it is because of that. So did I kind of beat you with the title? Yeah, kind of. I have to do, because, you know, that's how content works. I like ORB CoC a little bit better. I think ORB CoC is smoother. Feels more comfortable. But this is hilarious. Where, dude, I absolutely hate this about ritual is where like monsters will be dead and you have to like go scope out the entire ritual. Kind of annoying. Please get up there. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, this doesn't work for bosses, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a swap. I wanted to try. I tried it yesterday, and it was like it was so bad. So we're just gonna go to here. Make sure I'm good. There we go. Definitely worth. Worth just doing the swap, bro. When you don't do the swap, the boss kill is actually really pitiful. You do not want to do this. You do not want to try to kill a boss with this build. It does not work at all. Because the build like really depends on you being able to get your mana back from mana on kill. All right. You know what? I actually don't want to roll because, yeah, I have reasons. I don't want to roll. No, ORB CoC would be so much better for Simulacrum, dude. Way better. This is literally just for mapping. That's all this is for. Am I the only one where the maps don't line up? No. I mean, no, not at all. Maps not lining up has been a staple of this game.
Speak.
Hit a mirror hard enough, and it will shatter.
Out of mana.
Yeah, I have to actually do the old setup because this map doesn't bode well for this type of play.
Was I to endure the form your play forced upon you?
So does anybody know the lore of who Calandra is? She like some Path of Exile 1 thing that I don't know about.
the fruit, but beware the seeds.
Because my shield isn't quite as high yet. It's been clutch. Good.
Go on.
Erg. Okay. Oh, nice. So we go 1, 2, 3, bam. And see what that's about. We're just rushing to the next tower set. I just need to get to the next tower and put in a grand precursor and start looking for the next area. It's a farm loot. Cool. Yay. Why are there 4 elites in one area?
Strength belongs to me now.
Kind of ridiculous, I would say. Why couldn't you tell me that elite was just down there from the beginning? There we go. All right.
Yes.
You here, you here, you there, you there. Cool. Sucks that I had to cross an entire lake to get to the next set of towers, but it is what it is. Yo. Okay, so monsters have increased movement speed. Cool. Say action speed. Yeah, but like, what would I spend it on? Wait. Nah. Nah. Wait. Wait, no, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Nah, 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 nah. There's no way this works, right? There's no way this works. Hold up.
What is it?
Nah, 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 nah. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
To legend.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. We still want that. We still want that. The only thing... We'd have to take it out. We'd have to take efficiency out. We'd have to. But I'm hoping that it's gonna be okay. I want to try something. I need a level 19 gem.
Can I help?
And I'm gonna corrupt it. No, that's a spirit gem. Just 2 for 1 is fine.
All right. Your order is registered.
All right, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I'm still here. I'm still here, but I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. Where'd it go? It upgraded. Hello? Nah, I clicked the wrong one. I have to go buy another gem. God damn it. That one. Okay. It's dumb. It's so dumb. I actually need to buy a couple because I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade it. Hold on. So let's buy like... I want like 4 more. I have to hide this. I'm sorry. I'm still here. I'm still here. I promise. Still here. Don't need anything else with it other than that and the quality of it. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, good to go. Then what we're gonna do is this. Hopefully one of them hits. Nope. 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 Damn. Fuck.
Have an order?
I have to hide it because it has to be. I want it to be a surprise. I have an idea,
I'll fill that in.
and I think it'll actually work. It's so dumb, but I think it will work. Nope. 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 Are you fucking serious? 8 gems? Holy fuck, dude. God damn. Like, alright. Tell me to go fuck myself harder.
Let's see if there are any takers.
This is brutal, bro. If this works, this is going to be so dumb, and I'm so excited for it. But it's actually costing me a lot. I didn't think it would take this many. Dude, that's insane. Alright, fuck it. I'm just going to show. Alright, I'll just show you what the idea is. Alright, it's Spark. Alright, we're going to do random infusions with fucking Spark. Alright, on cast on critical. Okay? But I've fucking created 12 of these motherfuckers, and none of them have upgraded to level 20. It's kind of sad.
What's new?
You did well in that excursion. I serve. Our gold is worth more than this.
The build is showing CoC and cast on invocation. That is because if you use your brain, you would realize that what we are doing is we are actually doing gem swaps for the bosses. Boom.
It's you. I'll post it right
Big
away.
brain. The cast on elemental invocation is a placeholder for our swaps to the boss. Okay, I need more gem cutters. God, this is so lame, dude. Do I really need to buy this many? Like, golly,
Post it
dude.
right away.
This will be 16. Usually it's about 4, but like, yikes. This has been rough. Nope. 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 That is it. Dude, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? I've never seen this before in my life.
Who sent you? If you must.
16 gems and it still hasn't hit? Holy RNG, dude.
It's you. All right.
Good.
Your order is ready.
Good lord, man. All right, we're going for 20. Nope. 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 Yes, golly. Literally the 20th one, dude. How does that happen? Okay. All right. So here's the idea.
What's new?
Who sent you? What do you need?
All right. So check it out. Here's the idea, right? Okay. The thing that sucks is that the cost is going to be more, but it's not, right? Like, it's actually going to be less. It actually might be less hard on this, but the idea is that when we trigger this spark and this ball lightning, we're gonna have so many infusions that the sparks that come out are gonna be modified by the Scion's Temper and the cold infusion. And when they're modified by the cold infusion, they do giga damage. And it fires a ton of them in a circle. Like, it should be good. It should be actually pretty hot.
Speak.
It should be pretty sick. And I have a lot of projectile speed. A lot of projectile speed in the build. So this should theoretically actually do something.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what happens. Why am I only picking up lightning infusions, though? Hold on. Fuck away from me. Why am I only getting lightning infusions? Chance when collecting elemental infusion to gain another different elemental infusion. So I should be becoming cold infused. Yeah, see? Yeah, I don't... Okay. I don't know. That was weird. Oh, it's refreshing. It's not redoing them, it's refreshing them. It usually works better with elemental equilibrium. Is it that one up there? Infusion remnants you create are always a random element. That sounds a lot better. That sounds a lot better. Yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right. So what do I take out? Oh, I gotta find something to take out in the main path. And, like, everything here is pretty... I mean, the only thing I could take out is controlling magic, but I really don't want to do that. Or Kite Runner. I really don't want to take out Kite Runner either. I could also take out Harmonic Generator. Yeah, Harmonic Generator would probably work, right? We take out Harmonic Generator? That'd probably be the one that works. Yeah.
Go on.
A new realm.
It has to be this one. It has to be a Harmonic Generator. Hello? What? Yo, what? Okay. I don't know what happened. Why? Does it have to be a general? Okay, hold on. Does it have to be a general one? You can't, because it's a notable? You can't grab notables with weapon set points? Is that what's going on? It has to be that. It has to be that.
The
Yep,
balance is
gotcha.
mine. to control.
Okay. Now let's try this. All right. Yeah. Now we're in business. It is more mana hungry, and that's because we can't run the efficiency there. Yeah, the reason being is we can't run efficiency. So because we're running Spark and we're running Ball Lightning here, the problem is that we cannot run the efficiency. The other thing would just be, why don't you just, like, Spark's cool, but why don't you just run Arc, right? Because Arc would just do way more than what this would do. Wouldn't Arc just be, like, so much better? But it does look cool. It looks cool, but it's just very mana hungry. The other thing we could do is we could take out Boundless Energy. We take out Boundless Energy and we put in cost efficiency, and it might actually be a... We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to try it. Let's try it. This is going to be a lot easier on the mana. But I don't know if we're going to generate the cast on criticals enough. We'll find out. Yeah, but it recoups. It recoups over 4 seconds, and it doesn't stack. I looked at it. It doesn't stack, and yeah. Yeah, but I want to make it a mapping build that doesn't have Alpha's Howl, because Alpha's Howl is basically just minus 50% rarity found, because my helm gives me 50% rarity of items. Just too good. You know, I still think it casts pretty... I don't know, dude. Like, I think it's still going pretty good. I think the cast on criticals are still having a pretty good... And it's way easier on the mana.
Speak.
I mean, it's looking pretty hot. And the thing is, the less density you have, the less efficient it's going to be at its mana, right? Does regular crit chance damage affect spells, or is it just spell crit rate that affects spells? No, regular crit... Okay, regular crit hit damage and regular crit hit chance in your gear will affect it. Crit hit... Okay, so in our gear... There's specific things that can only roll critical hit chance for spells, like the wands and our focuses, right? It's critical hit chance for spells, and the reason why it's that way is because they wanted focuses and wands to be specific to spellcasters. But things like this, where it gives me critical hit chance right here, does modify. If we look right here and we look at, let's say, like, I don't know, Ball Lightning, it doesn't matter, right? We're just looking at the, or not Ball Lightning, let's look at Arc, right? Where does it say the, what's going on here? There we go. All right. So here's the critical hit chance of, no, it's not like Arc. It's like Orb Storms. Here we go. Critical hit chance Arc, 79.2%, right? This gives me critical hit chance. If I take this out, it goes to 74.72. So yes, it definitely does. It's just some pieces of gear kind of modify. Yeah, if the crit hit chance is high enough, it might work. And I think I have enough crit hit chance because the Lightning Warp critical hit chance right now is 87%. So I think it's going to work. All right, here we go. Let's find out. I mean, it just immediately casts it off of 1. So, yeah, I think it works. And it's a lot easier. Yeah, it's working. It's it's working. Okay. Now we just... I would love to put Rockiatas in it, but it wouldn't work. Every single one of these sparks is cold infused. Every single one. Which means the sparks are dealing double DPS. They're just going out everywhere. I need duration. Yikes. Okay, but here's the thing. I don't know if the cold infused arcs are going to be better than just using regular arc. Because as you can see, we are getting those to go off every single time. But I can also make it to where every single time my arcs go off, they are getting the infused damage, right? That's the issue I'm seeing here. Is like, okay, the sparks are cool, but if I look at spark, right, and I look at the cast time, I am going to get more sparks off, and the mana is going to be a little bit cheaper. But like, if I just run arc, isn't arc just better? Isn't arc literally just better?
Yes.
Because we can't run prolonged duration in the... We're not running prolonged duration. And that's the problem. So, my question here is like, okay, let's take this spark and let's take this arc. Okay? Alright. Looking at the spark with its cold infusion, right? The total damage right here is like 600, right? So it's 600 damage. The projectiles go out, but they only last for 2 seconds. It looks cool, but the problem here is that the projectiles are only lasting 2 seconds. We need the projectiles to last longer, but the only way that we can do that is taking out ball lightning and putting in the projectiles last longer, and then actually sacrificing a lot of the points that we have in our passive skill tree to give us the prolonged duration on the projectiles. And that's cool and all, don't get me wrong, but then we look at spark, or arc, I should say. So the total damage right here is about 500 with a cold infused spark. Right? And then we look at arc. And arc is doing 439, but it's also inflicting higher shocks of magnitude, and it chains, and it does 3 times more damage. So really it's 1200 versus 500, and it just hits everything, right? Like these sparks that only last for 2 seconds when they fire out and they do all their things, they're maybe able to hit like 8 targets, and they're only doing 500 damage. Whereas I could use arc, and when they go out, they're actually going to cause the targets to be shocked and receive even more damage, and at the same time, it's just doing more than twice the damage of the spark. It has to be, it just has to be arc, bro. Like it's just arc. Like you just put arc in. And you don't run boundless energy. You just run ball lightning and arc, and it's the same build. It's the exact same build we were running before. We can still do the exact same things that we were doing before. There's nothing different here. And now we only have to do a 3-gem swap. Because I have the arc here. I'm not replacing that. I'm just replacing the lightning conduit, the pinpoint critical, and this. This right here. This is what we swap. And it might work. Like we don't need boundless energy. Boundless energy was a lie. Is arc just like that much stronger? It's got to be, bro. So now, when I go to refund passive, let's go ahead and refund this passive and go back and grab Harmonic Generator, because now Harmonic Generator has a lot more, right? Like the magnitude I inflicted critical hits, and I am critically hitting with arc all the time, and I have against like the whole thing with arc is that it just crits and creates shocks and everything. It just works a lot better, right? This should just be way better. This should actually just be fucking goated. And it feels bad. Oh, I need to go back because I also need to swap the random infusion.
A new realm of power.
Now I just get more crit, and I'm able to upkeep the Orb of Storms. Yeah, you know, it's cool. It's a cool idea. I tried it. Elemental Invocation is just a build for swap gems. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. I don't know, man. I just have a feeling like this is just gonna work a lot better. Let's find out. I need like a better map. Oh my. I missed a lot of stuff. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. See what happens. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's better. It's sorry, homies. Sorry, guys. Literally just warped into one. The whole entire screen just exploded. I mean, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, homies, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't make the rules. Yeah. It will always cast the Arcs Infused, so it's kind of OP. Yeah, did you see the guy that's using the new Lineage support gem, Pious Mercy, and Arc, so it can't kill mobs, so they're low enough to warp to? That's kind of genius. That is pretty genius. The skills can't kill them. So you just warp to them. Which means you wouldn't need ball lightning. You wouldn't need ball lightning in the ability. You wouldn't need ball lightning in the ability, and because you don't need ball lightning in the ability, it means you can cast more of them. That's kind of genius. I want to try that. I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to try it. We take out ball lightning and we put in that lineage gem. What's it called? Dude, why is my chat not like actually showing? Oh, there it is. Pious Mercy.
What's new?
Pious Mercy. Supported skills cannot kill enemies with hits. It's only 9 exalted? Heck yeah, brother.
All right, your order is registered.
Okay. So now we don't run ball lightning. We run that instead, but I do need more dexterity to run it. Unless I want to take something out. Probably this. I don't need this here. There we go. So this is pretty genius. So we still use those. That's the idea, which means I don't need projected acceleration. I don't need projected acceleration there, which means I can run pinpoint critical here. Oh, dude, the arcs are gonna be... Oh, God. This is genius. Okay, the arcs can't kill enemies, which means only my lightning warp can be the thing that kills enemies. But my lightning warp being the thing that kills the enemies, it's what allows me to actually just generate insane amounts of infusions. And because I create insane amounts of infusions, every single fucking time these arcs come out, they're going to be infused.
What is it?
Oh my goodness God. This is gonna be fun. Warp COC, bro. Yeah, but I need to, the ingenuity would be a big upgrade, but I would need a better breach ring. I would need better armor to actually cap me out with resistances without needing a triple resist belt. It's going to be a while before that one happens. But ingenuity would be a big upgrade, yeah. Okay. So let's see how this works. Yeah, see, they don't touch the target. Nah, that's not okay. That's... No, 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 I'm getting up. I have to take a break. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Hi, girl. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm back. Yeah. Yeah. What? No. 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 That's gross. I literally just no. I don't even need to do that, dude. I literally just hold down E and the map explodes, bro. Like that's what you're missing, dude. I literally just hold down E and the map explodes. Oh my God. All right, let's try this again. All right, hold on. Let's try it again. Here we go. Do I put Pious Mercy into my, Yes, I do, is the answer to that question. Yes, I do. I'm going back to town. I'm fixing it right now. Nah. Nah, check it out. Check it out.
Speak.
Oh, it's you.
Homies, get the mercies. Quick.
I'll post it right away.
All right, this is what we need to do. Oh wait, no, it's a unique one, so we can't do it in both. Okay, I got you. Because I wanted to put it there, but you can't. Okay, so we just have to learn how to play with it. And this isn't even like a good map. That's the thing. It's... Yeah, it's something, dude. It's something. Warp COC, bro. Unfortunately, there's no triple pack here. So because of that, we're gonna have to... You know what? Let's have some fun, right? Let's make a map. And let's do this Savannah. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. All right. I'm gonna have fun with it. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. All right. All right. Check it out. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give the people what they want. I got you. I got you. This is what we're gonna do. All right. Do y'all trust me? All right, now we pray. Now we pray. Just one. Just one mercy. Because you can only have one. Oh, yeah. We have to. We have to, boys. Like, if you want to test the build, you gotta, right? Like, yeah, we have to go for it. All right, guys. All right, pack size 84%. Here we go.
Yes.
Everyone ready? Let's get it. Let's have some fun. Where am I going? What's going on? Oh my god, what? Where are we going? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Yeah, baby. Oh my god. Oh no. So you actually just want to hold down one button. You don't want to press anything else. Dude, it's too good. It's all right. She tipped over my my table. It's fine. Oh no. Oh man. I think I cleared the map. Oh man. my god. I don't even know where everything else is. Like, loot just drops and I have to go pick it up at the end. Oh, my bad. Broke the game. Actually broke it. This is amazing. Absolutely incredible. The enemies can't die unless I lightning warp to them, which causes my next arcs to be infused automatically, and allows me to just teleport across the map based on the map density. Wow. So what's going on here? Is that in a depth, or I don't know what's going on. Where's the here it is. I'm gonna go up here and do this. I guess I'll just put it like right in the middle right here, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. It's one button, babe. It's not even one button. It's just literally hold down one button. It's not even you have to press one button. You just hold down one button. Don't let your dreams be dreams. And this is a Stormweaver, yeah. Dude, don't let your dreams be dreams.
More of what we see. Goodbye.
Do we just keep having fun with these stupid maps? This is wild. This is wild. Okay. Yeah, they fucked up with that gem, bro. They messed up. I don't know what to say. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll continue going towards the tower and the precursors and stuff. I want y'all to have fun with watching this. Oh my god. All right. Let's yeah, let's just have fun with it, man. And here. PAD is already going up in price. Band of the gym. Yeah, it's something, dude. I guess we'll do that because it increases pack size. 93% pack size. Look, y'all wanted it. I shall provide. All right. Where are we going? I do like Crypt. I do like a good crypt.
Yes.
The people have spoken. Of course I will. All right, here we go.
Didn't break a sweat. Fight, Shadowheart!
The people have spoken.
Not yet.
Yeah, so I just made a full loop. Let's do it again. Let's go again. And it's all dead. Oh my god. So good. It's too good. It's too good. Oh my god, it's so funny.
A violent method, but an effective one.
For the cowgirl!
And we're getting expedition logbooks, baby. Oh, another expedition logbook? Let's go, dude.
Didn't break a sweat.
All right, we're up. Ah, I didn't get the... Okay, temporal change sucks. Temporal change is rough. I got hit by temporal chains and I paid the price, but holy shit, that's hilarious. Please, when we update this, please, I will update it soon. I will definitely update it soon. The people have spoken. This is the end game that people wanted. So now what I want to do is I want to see how it plays out on like a rarity map that's been buffed up, especially something like Cliffside. I want to know how it plays out on these maps, like right here in the spring right here. I want to know how they play out on like a paranoia based map. So let's go ahead and make three of them. Let's go ahead and make 3 waystones and buff them up. 4. Okay, so they each need 1. Okay, and then we'll go here, here, here. Okay. Put that there. There. You 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we'll go delirium. We need paranoias. I can actually just combine these in my reforger to make paranoias, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. All right. No, we don't. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Fantastic. See, both of these really suck, but I'll try this one because it actually gives more rare monsters on that one, which is really good. So we find a map that doesn't have rare monster or a boss. And then this one. Yeah, this is going to be wild, bro. Y'all wanted it. Y'all wanted the content. I'm about to breathe it. I'm about to shove it down your throats. All right, let's do a spring that's overran by Abyssal with the rare monsters. You wanted the content? Here's the content. This is what you wanted.
Hello there.
This is what you wanted. And now we can go back. All right. I have done it. I have done it. What Deadeye, bro? What Deadeye? Who fucking cares what Deadeye can do? Who cares? I cannot wait to make a video and just be like, this is what you wanted. This is what the people wanted. And just let it rip. And just be like, all right, guys, quick video tutorial on how this is working. Because it's exactly what stage 5 is. We're just making swaps and it's just this. It's literally just that. We replaced Liberation with Pious Mercy. And then we just run Lightning Warp with the damage things that it has. And we just go. Lightning Warp is the thing that kills. Arc is the thing that does 99.9% of the damage, and we just go. This is what the people wanted, man. That's all I gotta say. All right, now I gotta go through and pick up everything. Yeah, I'll show the bossing. And then if you ever have this, you could literally just do what you usually do. Orb of Storms will kill him for you. And you can just sit in like one area for some Rackums and stuff. It does it all build. It does it everything. It does everything. And you can still, in a super bad situation, just Tempest, blap, and just hit everything. You literally sacrifice nothing. You have every access to all the power you had in the previous build. You just now can do that stuff. If you're ever in a shit situation, like a ritual, if you're ever in a simulacrum, you can just Orb Storm it. If you are in a shit position where you don't have anything low HP, you can just Tempest and just blow up the whole pack with the regular manual art cast. You sacrifice nothing. Nothing to have this. It is just straight obligatory power for no reason. I think I have made the build of the season. All right, we still have quite a bit to clear, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, let's have some fun. Where are the density? Where's the density? There's still more. There's more out there that we haven't cleared yet. I thought there was more out there. I guess I lied. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, we got the chain. Yeah, we got the chain going. It's so safe, too. Like, I don't feel scared at all to do anything. It's just wild. Like, I can still sit here and just do this with the Orb of Storms. It doesn't matter. I can still do an oh shit button where I'm like, oh crap, there's density. What do I do? And I can literally just press a button and go, no. And everything is dead. It is everything. It just does everything. And that was it. That was the map. Wow. Yep, the Blood Mage army is going to come in strong, dude. All right, let's go ahead and do this cliffside. And do this. All right, let's see how cliffside feels. Yeah, after this I can do that. All right, well, here we go. Cliffside is such a weird map. I mean, the lightning damage, of course. That means I just have to, like, put it over here and just call it. Oh my god. There we go. How's the pinnacle for this, though? Amazing. Like, you get... Okay, here's the problem. People are too, like, caught up in, like, you can just do a gem swap and it just, like, destroys the pinnacle bosses, like, so easy. I'll show you. Exactly. Exactly. It is no worse than it was before. Because you see how, like, I can't keep up the chain with this because monsters are spawning, right? So it's really hard to keep the chain up. But that's why we have Orb of Storms. Now we can just have the triple Orb of Storms. Do we sacrifice anything for this power that we had before? Nope. Now we can just do a slow move, right? If something's going to have a slow move part of it, we can just do the slow move. If something needs to be a fast move, we can make it a fast move. It makes no difference. We're totally fine just doing a chill slow move. This is Orb CoC that I'm playing right now. So I'm just sitting here just doing Orb CoC, just chilling. And it's still just crushing everything because I'm just spamming the orbs, and the orbs are the things that are generating the arcs. So there's no problem here when it comes to things like rituals or slow-moving breaches, anything like that. I am still able to move just fine, be just safe. And then when we get to the next part, when I'm done with this breach, we can just skip across the map and have all the mobility in the world. All right, so now we can do this. And we can just skip through the map. So what orb allows us to do? Oh, dude, I have too much loot. I need to go back. There's just too much loot. I will update it. I'm gonna make a very quick guide to this. It's gonna be like a 5-minute guide that just talks about what's going on, and it's just like literally watch this video, explains everything. Now all we're doing is we're doing this, and I'm just gonna talk about the easy boss swaps and stuff we can do. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. What we need to do, unfortunately, is I do need greater augmentations. I do need to take just a second here to do this.
Let's see if there are any takers.
I guess I can do this, actually. I have a lot of perfects. Okay. So we're looking for quantities. That's a decent one. Ah. Nope. There we go. And that's it. Okay, so now we go here. We put all of these in here. I'm going to re-roll these later. You just re-roll these into different maps. And then these two can come over here. These are my 7 quants. Or my 6 and 7 quants right here for the maps. Okay, we go back in. All right, cool. How are you using CoC and Elemental Invocation on the CoC or build? Yeah, okay, so guys, look. You guys are thinking about this way too hard. I don't know why people haven't thought about this. It's a placeholder. The whole purpose of the Elemental Invocation is just to be a placeholder for Lightning Conduit and Rising Tempest. That's it. So that when I go against a boss, all I do is this. Boom. Boss dead. And then when I'm going against the map, that's my map. That's my boss, that's my map. That's all it is. That's the difference. That's all it is. It's just a placeholder for my support skills. I'm not using both. It just holds the support skills in place so I can do a quick swap. That's its whole purpose.
Fall before
Oh, I almost died. I literally almost died. Give me a second. All right, here we go. The density is just not wanting to cooperate with me. This place is not a great map because the arcs are not actually traveling up the 3D walls and making it so that I can actually travel across the map. They're kind of getting stuck. So the city is kind of hard to move through. Some of those delirium monsters I really don't like, man. They do a lot of damage. There we go. Let's go this way now. Dude, why they're... I got the I got the... What do you want to call it? 3 breach maps on this, huh? I just love the fact that I haven't sacrificed anything. I am still able to play my normal orb if I want to. And the game crashes. I'm still able to play my normal orb. I'm still able to go like into that version where I can just speed across the map at 10,000 miles an hour. I can do whatever I want. I have sacrificed nothing for this build to do what it's doing. Sacrificed literally nothing. Oh, have you been watching, Kay? Dude, I think I found the game of the game of the the build of the season, bro. This is wild. We need the PoE ninja, please. Whoop, whoop. This is great. I love it. Oh, what? Really? Ugh. I have no idea what happened there. I don't know why I died. I literally don't know. It is what it is. Unfortunate that this did not roll the suffix that it needs to. The crit on it is really nice, though. Unfortunate.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
Really? Let me see this. Name it CoC Warp and add a rooster with a portal gun to the thumbnail. Too funny, brother. Oh man, too funny, too funny. I just wish I could run multiple. It thrives when there's density. But even when there's not, it still does good. Like this, it just thrives. It just absolutely thrives.
A fine reward.
I don't even know what to call the title of the build. Like, it's CoC warp for sure, but like, what do I put as like the actual title and the thumbnail of the video to grab people's attention? Help me out, boys. Is that another? Oh, I thought it was an orb of annulment. Okay. Best build of the season? I like that.
Didn't break a sweat.
And then I need to find the one where it's just like Jonathan Rogers being like, we want combo gameplay. We don't want one button builds. And then just fucking hold down the button. And just like do a zoom in on lightning warp with E. And then just have the rush E thing just go E. And then just blast the map. E. It's too funny, man. All right, I'm gonna stay right here in the middle. And then we're gonna do a giant circle. I'm gonna go this way and across. All right, here we go. Where's the density? Where's the density? Where is the density? There you are. It just clears everything too fast, bro. That's just too funny. All right. I've had my fun. We got stuff to do. We got to talk about upgrades to the build. I got to talk about the gem swapping. There's just so many ways this build can work. There's so many combos, but this is like the one I found. There's so many things that we can do.
Speak.
Oh man, I'm gonna have so much fun doing the whole rushing thing. Yeah. This is gonna be. Oops, sorry, baby. Yeah, this is gonna be too much fun. This is gonna be a video that I'm gonna have to get out for sure. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I want to take the mobility to the next level. Okay, I'm listening. Anoint projectile speed on your amulet. No. Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Nope. That's not how it works. Like, the projectile speed doesn't make any difference because the arc is what's the arc has projectile speed that is literally covering the entire map in 0.2 seconds. And lightning warp is not a projectile, so it doesn't do anything for us. Like lightning warp being able to teleport to a target faster isn't a projectile, so it wouldn't do anything. Do it on live and after you cut and repost one video. Wait, what? Man, why don't you just do it on live and after you cut and repost one video? I don't know. The warp is a projectile, the balls. The balls are projectiles, yes, but like the thing is we're not warping to the balls, okay? That's the thing. You might have missed it, but like it's this. So Pious Mercy is making it so that the skills can't the supported skills can't kill enemies, and the supported skills are arc. So arc is what's happening here is arc goes out and it hits targets and it can't kill them, but it has so much damage being infused that it just one-shots everything, right? Then what we do is we lightning warp to the target. When we lightning warp to those targets, we get a lightning infusion. That lightning infusion then causes the arc to literally go out and one-shot everything down to 0.01% HP, which then allows us to lightning warp to it, which then allows us to do the arc, which then allows us to lightning warp to it, and it just keeps cycling. And that's how we're able to do what we're doing. The ball lightning is literally just it's like the flywheel, dude. Like, that's just the first thing we cast just to get the build started and rolling. Just to get the combo rolling, it's just that one time. We just cast the balls one time, and then from there, we're just literally holding down one button, and it just cycles with that. We don't run ball lightning in our cast on critical anymore.
Go on.
Yes. 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 That's exactly right. Right? Lightning warp it goes to a target that's, yeah, exactly. So what we're saying is the lightning infused arc is putting them within coal range of the lightning warp. The lightning warp goes in, has a crazy high crit hit chance, which then procs the arc again, but when it lands, it gives us a lightning infusion. So the lightning infusion tells the arc that now you're going to do giga damage, which puts everything in one hit range, which then allows the lightning warp to go in, which then allows the arc to go in, which then allows the lightning warp to go in, and it just cycles. It's just so dumb. And, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start working on the guide, but I will do this for the chat. All right, because I did this last time and it didn't do well, so I'll be nice about it. All right. I'm putting it in the chat, but I'm not putting it in the description. So those of you who were here to watch it, enjoy. There you go. Enjoy, have fun, go do your thing. I'm gonna cut the stream short because I want to go make this video. Go out, have a blast, do your thing, be there when the video releases. This is Twitch discrimination. I got you. Here you go. All right. go out, have fun, enjoy the build, do your thing. Hopefully I will have a guide out for this video. I'm hoping tonight, but it probably won't be. I'm going to try to leave it as short as possible. There's going to be a lot of things that changed with the build that I have to talk about, you know, being what things we kind of swapped from the passive skill tree points and stuff like that. I might just leave it kind of short and just like talk about like, hey guys, we made a lot of changes from stage 5, but like at that point, like if you're running stage 5 and you're going here, look at the PoE ninjas, you'll understand why we're running specific things. You can just look at the changes and just know, I just want to talk about like the core identity of what this build is doing. And I just talk about the core identity of the build and just be like, all right, here you go, have fun. I don't want to like, you know, blow brains. If you have questions, come into stream, ask me in the comments below and just have fun with it. Because, like, it's not really all that different from Stage 5, and if you are in Stage 5, you're kind of going to understand why we're making specific choices on things. But I will cover, like, the whole Elemental Invocation cast on critical thing, because that's been the #1 question I've gotten is, like, why are you doing this? It's literally just a placeholder so I can do that. That's literally the only reason I am doing it. It is just for me to do that. So, yeah. Can you use 2 CoC gems so you can swap bet maps and bosses? No, you cannot run 2 CoC gems. You cannot run 2 cast on criticals. I tried that. It doesn't allow you to run 2 separate cast on criticals. You have to have like a cast on critical and elemental invocation. You cannot run 2 of them. So, anyways, go out, gents. Have fun. Have a good time. I'm going to spend some time with the pup, start working on the video, take care of things, and, yeah. Ixchel's Torment? Sure, I'll take a look at that. Alright. Yeah, no. No. No, this doesn't really do anything. The support, like, the skills triggered. Yeah, the only thing I would use this on would be something like Lightning Warp, and even then, if you do the math on this, this is like, I think it's like an 8% increase on all of them, and there's just better gems. I've done math on stuff like that. It is a cool gem, but nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for what we're trying to achieve. And then I'll just, I'll do a quick video of like, you know, when we're going against Zesh or like a boss, this is what we do. This is the swap. And it should work out well. Should be a good time. I have no idea where that one went. Probably in Otter Maps. I don't even know where it went. Okay, cool. Anyways, have fun.